how have we gotten to the point where people can't they can't match colors anymore?
Well, the colorblind are excused here, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
Colorblind people are excused, but all the others.
The problem is though that Realtek's technology sucks. And
yes.
when I use it, I'm serious. When I use it with Mumble, if I use one Realtek audio device with Mumble for both my line in and my audio output, Mumble can detect both my line in and my audio output, and it doesn't know what to do with either of them. So now that is a problem with the software, and I don't know what Mumble exactly is doing there, but it's kind of fucked up. But I have to use two different sound cards, one for audio input, one for audio output, so Mumble doesn't hear what I'm hearing. So
yes.
So you guys aren't broadcast back to yourselves in Mumble.
I use my Realtek card as an audio input mainly because Windows is stupid about audio, but I use the Realtek card as the input for my mic. But I also have to use two different sound cards, and my setup's kind of stupid, but you know.
I'm using the X-Fi, and the X-Fi kind of works because I can use ASIO.
Yeah.
Which actually helps a lot, except it breaks Skype when Skype is running.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with.
Everything breaks Skype when Skype is running.
Yeah.
Remember in XP and audio was so simple and it just worked and it was fan-fucking-tastic, and
then Microsoft cocked the whole thing up.
Now we can do per applications volume.
Well, we can't have them recording stuff straight. Anything they hear, they can't record it. That would be bad.
God knows I can't just get a loopback device and fucking record it that way. Thanks.
Which is what exactly I'm doing. You just have to make it annoying and difficult for us. You asshole.
Hey guys, guess what? I've got an 1/8 inch male to male cable, and I just
done.
Thanks. Or I could just use Linux and everything's a file. Ha.
Yep.
Linux
sometimes.
The RIA and the MPA are just out of their fucking minds.
MKV4.
MKV4 or MK4V.
I cannot wait until Sound Exchange tries to start collecting royalties on songs in your head.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Hey, you can't think about that song. You have to pay us $2 every time you think about that song.
Try to
we own the rights to
it. Try to get that money to me. I want to see what happens. I want you to see and feel what happens, very slowly and painfully. All right, our next question.
Stop thinking about that song, or we're gonna have to lobotomize you. It's our music.
No, you're not banned. You're just not allowed to be anywhere.
I just briefly want to mention this. These assholes. I have to pay Sound Exchange for my music. And Sound Exchange decided to put me on their propaganda email list, where they tell me they're like, it's such a good thing we have to pay this much. And the reason there's a law about to go through that's going to they're trying to make the rates for internet radio a little more fair for people like me. And here's Sound Exchange trying to tell us, well, think about the poor artists. You've got to give them more money. Dude, you're already fucking me, and you're trying to make me feel better about getting fucked.
It's fucking
They're fucking you and the artist.
They put me on their fucking mailing list. I'm like, unsubscribe, you cocksuckers. You're already extorting money out of me. Now you want to make me... You're not just happy to take the money from me. I have to smile while I'm giving it to you.
Hey,
suck it.
It gets even better. Remember HDCP? If your El Cheapo television or El Cheapo monitor fucks up the HDCP handshake, you got to unplug it, power everything off, power everything back on, and then plug it back in, just because it fucked up a little digital handshake. Thanks. That made life a lot easier. Remember when we used to be able to turn on the TV and watch TV? Now check this out. No, right? I'm gonna turn on my TV. Let's see how long it takes for me to watch TV. Here, ready? Click. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 seconds. 12 seconds to get a picture. To get
the vacuum tube warmed up faster than that shit.
And my TV runs Linux. It's ridiculous. I think that's actually the problem, is that it does run an operating system. It shouldn't be running an operating system. Really shouldn't. It shouldn't need time to boot up and do shit.
It shouldn't.
It's annoying. All right, let's move on to the next question because I'm just getting annoyed talking about that.
Yes.
Oh God, the day you
What?
oh God, the day your TV prints out file system unmounted, not cleanly, running FSEC.
Oh my God! Oh God!
FSEC.
Could you imagine if my TV actually runs FSEC?
Oh
Oh
God.
God, that's gonna suck. I don't know. I'm afraid to turn it off now. All right, the Phantom asks, updates are not working. When I shut down directly from the start menu, it starts installing, and when restarting and configuring updates, it repeatedly fails. I went to the Microsoft site to get this program or wizard thing to make it work. That requires a configuration on restart, which it won't make it out of. So now I've just been logging off, shutting down from the Windows login. I'm afraid I might really need these, though, because it involves some security updates. What's a good... what's good that's within the past few days updates to...
Can't start Windows Update manually.
Yeah, can't you do the Windows Update manually? And then I think the problem is that when he restarts, though, it configures the updates, but it fails to configure the updates.
Oh yeah, I hate Windows Update. Updating, oh, something went wrong, rolling back, and then that pretty much is unfixable.
Yeah, and then it doesn't tell you what the problem was, and it can't be fixed.
Or it says, like, security permission error, if you actually look for it.
Which is...
Okay, which one? Which file? Nope, not telling.
That is the one basic thing your operating system or any software needs to be able to do effortlessly is updates. Especially automatic updates in the day of security flaws every damn day. It needs to be able to update those without any problems. Windows has never been able to fucking do this.
See, I don't get it. I just updated my kernel on Debian from 2.36 to 3.06. My Linux kernel. I replaced it. It works fine. Like, the kernel of the operating, like, the brain and heart combined into one of an operating system, I removed that and I put a new one in, and it works fine. Why can't Windows, like, ever get this right? I don't get it.
What you're gonna have to do is go to Windows Update. It's gonna have all the recommended stuff. You are going to have to install
them
these
one
updates
by one.
One by one until you find the one that it
fails.
doesn't like.
And it's
Then-
probably not even an important one.
Yeah.
It's like, security
This is a
update for
font
Internet
update, you know?
Explorer on French.
No, this is like this updates your font so that the tilde looks like a little more like a tilde. Like, what?
When you find the one that doesn't work right, get the KB number for that one. Google it. And try to find out if anyone else is having the same problem, as likely they are, and they'll tell you how to fix it.
You know, the one good thing about Microsoft Windows being so prolific is the fact that so many other people have it that you're almost guaranteed to run into other people who've had this problem and more than likely have solved it. The problem with it, though, is that it is a monolithic, gigantic fucking mess.
Except that this is all right. A lot of us guys who do tech support and troubleshooting, we run into this all the time. We'll hit a problem we don't know. So our first response is, well, let's Google it and see if someone else has the problem. And you'll find message forums and threads and whatnot. And sometimes you'll stumble upon the guy who has the exact same problem as you. And you'll be like, great! And you go to the bottom of the thread and it says...
Can anybody help?
No. Worse, it says, fix problem, closing thread.
Yeah, they don't explain what
How?
happened. What happened?
How did you fix it? Oh, I fixed it. Closing the thread now.
But yeah, your solution is likely to go back and to reinstall these updates one by one by one.
And if it's important update, like for me, one update failed, and it's always said restoring and stuff like that. That took in half an hour to even get. I could start Windows again. Was some French font update, some French language update, and like I never need this. Why is this the essential update for me?
I don't know. It just is. It's just they're like, you have to have this. I'm like, why? I don't.
Because shut up.
Well, you can right click on it and say mask, and it will not update anymore.
No, I don't know. It's stupid shit.
Until some other update comes along that kind of depends on it. And you can probably say goodbye to any service pack in the future if you do this.
Good luck. Have fun. Don't. Well, you use an e-machine, so don't blame me if it blows up because it's an e-machine.
Oh, e-machines. You
Yay.
pieces of shit.
Yeah, but you know what? They're pieces of shit, but people use them, so we have to support them.
Yeah.
And I just, you know what? I feel a duty to support people who own e-machines just because I feel so bad for them. You know, like when I see it, like, you know, when I see it, like I see a homeless guy begging for change, like people will walk by and never give him any money. I'm the type of guy who's like, you know, fuck, you're begging for money. Here, I don't care what you're gonna do with it. Take my 25 fucking cents. You know, I just like, whatever, get drunk. Your life sucks. You know, it's the same thing with e-machines. Like, oh, you have an e-machines. Here, come here. Let me help you. All right.
Yeah, it's reminded me of a real quick thing I want to talk about. It just annoyed the piss out of me. I'm a big Doctor Who fan, and they released an officially licensed TARDIS computer case. And obviously it had a special motherboard that would fit inside this rectangular computer case, you know. And it was neat. And I'm like, oh, great, this is all neat. And then I saw what processor it was running. A Pentium G1210.
Ooh. Put that in a museum, bro.
For this premium Doctor Who brand new computer, Pentium G1210.
Put that shit in a computer, bro. In a museum, bro.
What's the point?
When did they sell this license? Like 2005 when they relaunched the series?
Oh, it's very recent. It came out about a month ago.
Wow. Wow.
And you can't just yank out and put a new motherboard in there because it's one of those small, compact motherboards. So you can't just swap. Anyway.
Oh, well. He's got another question.
Yeah.
I've had this problem ever since I've got this computer for casual family use. When I was setting up the internet, I mistakenly set up a Wi-Fi default to my neighbor's internet for laughs called Snow Queen's Castle, when I would much prefer the convenience to automatically connect to my router. I don't know how to delete it from my list. If there is a way, please tell me. I went to properties and unchecked everything and then checked automatic connection and connection even when not broadcasting name on mine, and that doesn't help. Checked automatic connection and connection even when not broadcasting name on mine, and that doesn't help.
I think both of them are set as connect to networks, like the one preferred network or what it's called. It depends on the order of those, which one connects first to. So try dragging them. I don't know exactly what version of Windows you use, and kind of every one of them is different. So either there are buttons to move up or move down, or try using the mouse and drag them. So make sure yours is up top.
Basically try to change the order of them?
Yep.
You could also maybe broadcast on the same channel as the same SSID and then overpower their network and see and fuck with them. You know, that'd be fun. I've done that. I've pissed off a neighbor doing that. They never knew it was me, but they didn't realize they were being dicks. Because remember back in the early days of wireless N, pre-N, they had the early MIMO adapters, and those early MIMO adapters would literally drown out all of the fucking networks around you. So in order to get around that, I took a Linksys router I had and maybe kind of fucked with the power output of it a little bit that maybe the FCC wouldn't be too proud of. I named my network the same network that my neighbor's was, and drowned out his network. The only problem was his was an open wireless network. Mine was locked out, so he never got online while I was running the router.
You asshole!
I like this. I like this a lot.
Don't fuck with a geek, man. When the geek is polite enough to knock on your door and say, "Hey, I know you've got one of these new wireless N routers because you're blocking up the rest of the fucking neighborhood's Wi-Fi networks. Could you not use it, or I could help you configure it so it's not such a beastly fucking pain in the ass," and you tell me to fuck off, well, I've got other options. That's all I'm saying. Now, let's go to the last one here. On occasion, my monitor just craps itself and flashes off and then back on, leaving a message about a failure and recovery of the display driver. The monitor I use is this older, bulky one in the e-machines that we got to use to replace the gateway monitor. Specifications or solutions? Speculations or solutions, please. Speculation. It's not your monitor. No, my speculation is not your monitor. You were getting a message that says there's a failure of the display driver. It's flicking off and on because the actual display driver is getting turned off by Windows, getting re-enabled, and then turning back on.
Yeah.
Kind of lucky that happens now. That's Vista and up.
Oh, thank
Before
God! You remember when that used to happen? It was just a blue screen. You just fucked.
Yeah.
Or it would just lock up, and you'd have that last second of audio just looping all the time in your ears, like. Oh my God! It was horrendous. Thank God it does that now.
Yeah. Well, if it just happens like once or twice a day, don't be too sad about it. Because either it's
consider yourself lucky if it's only happening like once a day.
Oh, it's your graphics card. Most of the time, it's actually faulty hardware.
Mm-hmm. Just maybe if you have a PCIe slot, maybe get a new graphics card. See if you can do something about that. But it's not your monitor failing, unfortunately. It's the actual. It's either the hardware of the graphics driver of the graphics card on your system failing, or the drivers got fucked up somehow. But if it's only happening once in a while, I kind of wouldn't worry about it, because this even happens once in a while on my machine, and I know that the graphics card isn't failing. I know that it's the shitty Windows AMD drivers failing every once in a while in certain situations.
Or NVIDIA drivers, also known to fail.
Yeah, video drivers are also known to be shit, so there you go. All right, the Purple Ninja has a question for us. Awesome name, by the way. Longtime fan of the show, first-time writer. I've encountered an interesting problem with my parents' home wireless network that I was hoping you could help me solve. So here's the gist of it. I have a Dell Inspiron 5520, which is my computer for its school, since it's a hassle to carry my desktop up 4 flights of stairs. I agree. When I return to my parents' house on break, my laptop and her Sony Vaio can't be on the network at the same time without both of them losing connectivity. My first guess was that the Fios router, he uses Fios, so I know exactly what he's doing, somehow giving both computers the same IP address. But after setting them both to static addresses, the problem still persists. My current fix for the issue is to disable both computers' Wi-Fi functions, reset the router, then restore only one of the computer's Wi-Fi functions. That's very interesting. I think you're on the right track here with giving them the same IP address, but you're coming at it from the wrong point of view. I don't think it has anything to do with the IP address. Is it possible that you've cloned the MAC address at some time in the past of one of the computers, and the router doesn't know how to address both of them when two devices are claiming to be the same MAC address?
Yeah,
because I've actually
in the router.
It could be a bug in the router, but I've actually had this problem before, where I didn't remember I did this with this laptop, but I cloned the MAC address from a desktop computer to this laptop, and when I had Time Warner Cable, because Time Warner Cable's wireless network would only allow you to have one wireless device connected to it, so I had to have everything have the same MAC address, and it was an interesting workaround, and it kind of worked, and it was really wonky. But I forgot I did this, and when we got Fios, it didn't like that at all. And if you had more than one device with the same MAC address, it went insane.
Yeah, and there's no recovery for that. Like, same IP address, Windows detects that. Same MAC address, like, no. Routers go haywire, and like, okay, this is on that port. No, wait, now it's on this port. Oh, now it's back on that port again.
Yeah, it's
they just do, and they do bad things.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. So I think check to see if you've cloned the MAC address in the past. If not, boy, what else could it be?
Clean it out by a new one?
Actually, call Verizon up and ask them. Because I have had this. I did have the original router replaced with a wireless N router. Because they have new ones out that actually have a decent firmware update to it. So see if you can get a replacement one, or ask them, because in my experience, the Fios customer service has been outstanding. So it's one of the very few positive I have to say about Verizon as an ISP. That and the killer fucking speeds. They're just absolutely unbeatable speeds right now, unless you're in Seattle or Kansas City. Mm-hmm. But no, those are the only two things I really love about Fios. The TV service is a piece of shit, but the internet's amazing. So see if you can call them up. And gentlemen, I know it's a little early, but I'm going to take a second break here at 2:55 because I am farting up a storm, and we had in addition to all my food, my mom made stuffed cabbage.
Yay!
Yay, indeed. So that's I'm going to call that Hour 2 of the How to Do It Marathon. Hour 3 is coming up in a few minutes, folks. Just need to take a quick little poopy break, if you don't mind. I do apologize.
Hooray!
Hooray! Be right back.
All of the farts.
No, please don't. Don't want all of the farts.
Blah 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 blah. Oh. Yeah, since my dad can't travel, we don't do a whole bunch of family travel stuff for Christmas. We just sort of sit here. Well, sad. Hence why I'm on here talking to all y'all people. Christmas for, let's see, we've got 2 hours down, 10 to go.
Oh, yeah, oh God.
10 more hours.
Will be 7 a.m. by then for me.
It'll be midnight or 1 for me.
This is gonna hurt.
Can't believe my fucking neighbors are up playing loud bass thumping music. Alright. The trend in Latin American music, what is it with the polka thing? Does anyone know? I don't understand it, but the Mexican station here, or I guess it's a Spanish station, but they got this polka thing. I don't understand. I thought that was like a Polish thing. It's not polka. It's got a polka beat. It sounds like polka. Pa 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 pa. You can call it ranchera. It doesn't fucking matter. It's pa pa. It's polka.
Well, ask me anything about Mexican music. Or any music.
Polka's not really that but Polish. I don't understand it. I'm not. Why? What is the appeal? Because that's not a great beat to start with. Let's be honest. If it shares that much of a beat with polka, that's not a great beat. That's not one for the kids to get down to with in a funky way. It's a polka. You can call it whatever you want. You just dressed up the chicken dance with some chipotle, is what's happening.
What?
Got some spicy salsa on the chicken dance, is how it goes. I don't understand. But they were playing that shit till 4 a.m. and I'm like, really? Really? It's Christmas. Ranchera is basically like polka plus old American country music lyrics in Spanish. Wait. They combined polka and country music. That sounds like an affront to the human ear.
Okay. Okay. I have one question. The question is simply, why? Why would you do
know. Why?
Was it a bet? It has to be a bet.
Hey,
But I bet I can sell polka. Yeah, I bet I can sell polka using Spanish. Yes, Spanish polka. But what content? American country music.
I don't get it. Country music is, unfortunately, the best-selling type of... What's going on? Who's echoing? That wasn't me.
No.
Lord Cat leave his headphones too close to the mic?
Oh, God. Oh.
But yeah, it's... Country music is the best-selling type of music in the world. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Well, Well, country music might be the best type of music,
It's not.
the best-selling type of music, because
Okay.
every country has its own kind of country music, but American country music, it's hard to find anywhere but America.
Thank God. I'm sorry. I Nashville country. There's alt country. Alt country, some good shit. But Nashville country is the most bubblegum crap, soulless, bland, corporate bullshit music.
I mean, over here, I never even heard Taylor Swift on the radio.
Oh God, I want to live where you are.
We get all the other crap, though.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll deal with the other crap. Just no Taylor Swift. Because she's the devil. She is. Taylor Swift is the devil. Lady Antebellum. What the fuck is that? The devil. Devil woman. No. Whatever happened to Hank Williams Sr., not Jr.? Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard.
But even Johnny Cash is hard to find over here. So
That ain't right. Wait, there's
now he is easy to find, but back then, hard to find.
There's a country band called Truck Stop. They just don't even fucking care anymore, do they? Drive-by truckers are good, yes.
I only know of those because of Todd's videos.
You seen TV? It's all hillbilly crap. Oh, honey boo boo. All of America was talking about the time Honey Boo Boo got her head stuck in the cupcake machine.
The hell? Isn't that supposed to be a reality TV thing?
Yes, and there was a cupcake ATM. This was actually a thing they made. There is, in the world, a cupcake ATM. Oh, you guys think I'm kidding? I'm going to find this.
What kind of person sticks their head in a cupcake machine?
Oh, cupcake machines? What?
We're talking about the cupcake ATM, and when Honey Boo Boo got her head stuck. Yeah, here's the picture. The day Honey Boo Boo got her head stuck in the cupcake ATM.
What?
I'm scared to look now.
Oh! That's disappointing, Nash.
But
All
just
of
a child.
America was
Honey
talking
Boo Boo
about...
is a child?
Yeah.
She is a child, yes.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Honey Boo Boo got her head stuck in the
She
cupcake
didn't even call
ATM.
herself that. Oh, God.
Her mom decided that her name should be Honey Boo Boo.
That poor girl.
Head stuck in the cupcake ATM.
That's disappointing.
That is such a metaphor for America, is it not? We have our head stuck in the cupcake ATM.
There are things in life that shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't know how to tell you that, but there are things in life that just should not be, and that's one of them, Nash.
Yep.
That is one of them. That's sad.
Okay, before we get started again, I want to mention the audio stream for people.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and mention that once we get underway here?
Okay.
Ooh, would you rather be Honey Boo Boo or the offspring of Snooki?
Those two are going to have sex.
Honey Boo Boo and Snooki?
Her kid.
Oh, ooh, that's not much better.
They're going to get married. That's what's good. That's the new American royalty. Forget the Kennedys. It's going to be the Honey Boo Boo Snooki dynasty.
How did we go from the Kennedys to Honey Boo Boo?
Decline and fall, my friend. Decline and fall.
Oh, we never had a rise. We just declined.